Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Friday, October 8th, 2021. The tarot card for today is the Two of Wands from the Touchstone Tarot by artist Cat Black. This is our third two this week. If you recall me mentioning it a few days back, first we had seen the Two of Swords while we had the pending Libra new moon that was coming. Now, that new moon has passed, and of course, we had also seen the Two of Cups, which was very much involved with the Libra new moon. But today we have Two of Wands, and I'm going to talk for a minute about, the energy of the moon itself, of this sign that it's in, all right? Because in Libra, we had that balance thing going on, right? And partnerships, relationships, decision making, weighing things, trying to see both sides. So a whole lot of headway is not necessarily made when anything is in Libra. And if you're feeling that very strongly right now, there are other reasons besides the moon. But we're going to talk about the moon at the moment because today the moon's in Scorpio. And Scorpio is just, forget all that, all right? Make up your mind. Go one way or the other. Scorpio has no middle ground. Libra is middle ground. Scorpio is gotta go left, gotta go right, one extreme or the other extreme. So here you are at the fork in the road, right? Trying to make a choice. And it may not be any life, earth-shattering choices, things of that nature, but nevertheless, what do? Mercury's retrograde. Hey, you do your best, and sometimes you have to, double back and, regroup, but, you deal with that when it comes along. But I think the motto today, if you want to call it a motto or whatever, is that you can't be in two places at one time. Sometimes two things are just not possible in the same space. It doesn't have to be, physical, like in two different locations, but, two things just may not go together where you need to be in your life. So you may be being asked today to choose one of them and choose, to the best of your ability, which direction you think will work for you at this time. And it's okay to be wrong. Remember that. Now, the moon's going to make 3 aspects today: an opposition with Uranus, a trine with Neptune, and a square with Jupiter. Now, remember, whenever you have an opposition, that is opposite relationship, right? Yeah. And something is just not pleasant. This Two of Wands could have to do with you trying to avoid the unpleasantries. But with Uranus, things tend to hit you out of left field. You decide you're going to go in a certain direction, only to find that someone else does not like what you chose, and they come at you full force. These are just examples, but, it's kind of like a lose-lose situation is what it feels like. Darned if you do and darned if you don't. Now, the moon trine Neptune, okay, that's meant to be a good thing, but, I'm going to give some caution with this one because, it's kind of like the heart rules rather than the mind, and common sense goes out the window. You can take this energy and pour it into a good creative project and make, the best use of it, and you'll find that you come up with some really wonderful things. But if you go around applying all of your energy each day to relationships, you're probably going to find that you think that everyone you meet is the one. You look to your left at the traffic light and, ooh, look at that one, right? And you're immediately in love, and it doesn't work. I know some people who are so very strongly influenced by Neptune and constantly wear those rose-colored glasses and think that everyone they come across is their perfect mate. Need I remind you, Mercury is retrograde. And the final one that I mentioned was Moon square Jupiter. you know, this could be good if you keep it light, right? It's a social kind of a vibe that's going on, but it could also get you into trouble, okay? Because it's just like Jupiter expands everything, right? And it's so limitless in a sense, right? Which will make you be in a position where you may not be able to recognize your limits. Could be food, could be alcohol, could be drugs, any of those kind of things. So remember that with any social situations that you are in, if you feel that you are someone who can, become easily swayed by this type of an energy, then make sure there's a designated driver, someone who can look out for you or tell you when it's time to stop. Because anyone who is influenced by this will not be able to do so on their own. So, one way or the other, which way shall you choose? Okay, can't be both. I want to thank you very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.